Hello, and thank you for coming to watch and listen to this presentation about GCSE drama. GCSE drama is one of your option choices for Year 10 at Christleton High School, and having studied some performing arts, a combination of music and drama, in Year 7, 8 and 9, you now have the opportunity to specialise in drama as one of your choices for the next couple of years. So, firstly, why might you choose GCSE drama? Well, perhaps you are somebody who enjoys performing. Maybe you're interested in technical theatre, so that would be lighting and sound and stage management and so on. Maybe you are somebody who thinks that you're quite creative. Maybe you like design, and maybe you like creating work from scratch yourself. Perhaps you just would like to work on your confidence and become better at working on tasks that might be covered in performing arts, such as working with other people and researching and so on. Maybe you'd like to improve your presentation skills and be better at talking in front of other people. And maybe you enjoy working as part of a group and on your own and mixing that up a little bit more than perhaps you might have done before. Any of these reasons might be good for you in order to consider choosing GCSE drama. Maybe you just like going to the theatre and you'd like to be a bit more involved in that. Any of these reasons are good ones. So this course may well be for you, and what I'm going to do now is give you some more information about what actually happens in the course, and that will give you the information you need to make the right decision. So there are three components in the GCSE drama course, and component one is called Understanding Drama. As with any subject, it's really important that you understand the knowledge required to help you be better at that subject, whether that's talking about the subject or performing as part of the subject and so on. And although this is called component one, this is actually the last thing you do in the course. This is the summer exam at the end of Year 11. So what will you be assessed on? Well, you'll have to demonstrate that you understand what drama is and the theatre, how the theatre works, what the different job roles are within a theatre, how drama is created and rehearsed and performed, even marketed and so on. So quite broad and lots of different areas within drama and theatre as an industry. You will also study a set play from a choice of 6. So we will choose a play and we will study that play and understand how it's been put together and what these things in the script mean and how do the characters work and so on and so on. And then you will also do some analysis and evaluation of the work of live theatre makers. And what that really means is that we'll go to the theatre and we'll watch some performances and then we'll talk about them afterwards, and you'll be able to write about them in your exam. So that's the three areas that are covered in the written exam at the end of Year 11. And that exam is an hour and 45 minutes, so it's not very long. It's called an open book exam, and that means that you get to take your text in for the play that we've studied with you. You're not expected to remember all of the play and all of the things about it. And that is marked out of 80, which is 40% of your GCSE. And the other 60% is made up of the 2 practical units that we're going to look at next. So the first of those is component 2, and this is devising drama. Now you might already know what devising means, but devising means that you're making up the drama yourself. You're creating something from scratch, and this is the unit that we would work on in Year 10. So you will understand and take part in the process of creating some drama, so thinking about characters and storylines and different drama techniques and how it will work in front of an audience, maybe the technical requirements, any design such as costumes, set, props, thinking about music and so on. So you will understand that process, and then you will perform your devised drama. If you've chosen to contribute as a designer rather than a performer, then obviously you wouldn't necessarily take part in the final performance, but anything that you've designed would be involved in that performance. And again, that might be set or technical requirements, costume, and so on. And then, of course, as always, you have to do some evaluation of your own work and think about what went well, maybe what you might do better in the next unit, and so on. And this is a really important part of the process because it helps you become a better drama practitioner. So you will be assessed by creating a devising log, and this is coursework. It's not an exam. The best way to think about a devising log is that it's essentially a diary. So you keep a diary of all the activities that you go through during year 10 towards this unit, and you keep a log of them, and we will give you lots of structure for that so that you know what kinds of things to write about. Then, of course, the actual performance or the designs themselves, and this is worth 80 marks in total as well. So 40% of your GCSE, the same as your written exam. And then the final component of the three is called texts in practice, and we work on this in year 11. Year 11, of course, is a slightly shorter year because of exams and so on at the end, and this is a smaller component. And in this one, you will study 2 extracts from a play. So this isn't work that you've created yourself. This is from a play that we will choose, and it's a play that's been published and written by a professional playwright. Again, you can take part as a performer or as a designer, and you will work on 2 short extracts of that play, which you will then be assessed for in performance. And as you can see, each one of your extracts is worth 20 marks, which is 40 in total, and that's the final 20% of your GCSE course. So, as you've probably or hopefully you've been able to see, it's quite a flexible course. Some of you watching this will be thinking that you're really strong in terms of performance, and that's what you want to focus on. You like acting or singing or dancing or whatever it might be, and performance is how you want to go, and that's absolutely fine. Some of you might be really keen on the idea of studying GCSE drama, but you might want to concentrate more on design roles, like designing sets, so that's scenery, or technical designs, or costume and makeup, or props, and so on. And there is some flexibility for you to do that as part of the course. Although, of course, there will be a little bit of performance, at least for everybody at some point. So, the end result. You may, of course, be aware that in the past, certainly for the last 4 years, we've been running BTEC in performing arts instead of GCSE drama. That course is coming to an end, and that's why we've switched now to the GCSE. So the information here on this slide is to try and help you understand how students usually do with this course. And as you can see there, about a quarter of our students normally would get the equivalent of an 8 or 9 at GCSE. About half would get at least a 7, nearly 3/4 would get at least a 6, and all students who've done this course before have had a grade that's equivalent to at least a 4 to 5. So good results there. The next few slides in this video are some quotes, direct quotes from students who've studied drama or performing arts in school before. So if you'd like to read these, you can pause the video on this slide. And here are a few more, and if you'd like to read those, you can pause the video now. And then 2 final bits of feedback from students, and if you'd like to read those, you can pause the video now. So what do we offer you? Well, we have some expert staff in our department with real world experience. All of the teachers who might teach you GCSE drama have had some experience of technical theatre or directing or performing in the real world. Strong results, as I've explained earlier this video, students do well in all of the performing arts subjects. We have quality resources for performance and production. We're very keen to provide students with as much as we can to help them want to make their performance and design work even better. Small group sizes, we normally expect somewhere between 10 and 18 students to choose drama in year 10, so it's a relatively small class, which is good for all of the students involved. And we have lots of extracurricular opportunities going on as well, as you may already know. So I'm really grateful to you for listening to this presentation and watching it. If you have any questions, you can contact me, that's Mr. Phillips, the Head of Performing Arts at phillipss@christletonhigh.co.uk, and the other teacher who could well be teaching GCSE drama to you is Mrs. De Winton, and if you'd rather email her, then her address is there, dewintonk@christletonhigh.co.uk. Thank you very much for listening. Bye bye.